On terror, India on its own. www.cnh.com. On terror, India on its own. India's principled stand on terrorism is one of righteous indignation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stressed this again at the Hamburg G20 summit, reiterating the need for collective action by world powers. Mr. Modi urged collective and comprehensive action, going to the extent of saying officials of nations that support terror shouldn't be allowed near G20. The problem is that if the United States and China are present, both prop up Pakistan despite its propensity to sponsor terror in India and Afghanistan, there can never be a consensus and it all tails off into tokenism. India may well feel shortchanged on this critical global priority. The US may oppose the Haqqani network and act against a terror outfit like Al Qaeda that has the capacity to reach and hurt America. But when it comes to Pakistan based networks conducting cross border attacks on India, the US will only be sympathetic or sometimes proactive, as in declaring Hizbul Mujahideen Syed Salahuddin a global terrorist. None of the groups in Pakistan attacking India were named, though many in West Asia have been. India is on its own in preventing attacks on its soil. This was made crystal clear by the formal response to the PMI's entreaties at G20. The G20 was also hit by the biggest protests ever seen, reflecting public anger against governments and leaders. How seriously it is regarded was perhaps shown by the way Ivanka Trump sat in her dad's seat a few times the US president left the room. Issues like climate change, free trade and protectionism showed up deep divisions. Comments. Visit website. Diffuse Darjeeling stir before crisis escalates. www.cnh.com. Diffuse Darjeeling stir before crisis escalates. The Darjeeling Hills in North Bengal continue to burn after 4 weeks of violent turmoil caused by an agitation for a separate state of Gorkhaland being revived by the Gorkha Jan Mukti Morcha (GJM), an ally of the BJP, that is seeking to oust Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress from power in the state. With 3 people killed by unknown assailants in the hills on Saturday, the state government denies the allegation that they were killed by the police. The situation has taken a turn for the worse, forcing the chief minister to seek the army's help to control the situation. A station of the Himalayan Hill Railway, better known as the toy train, which has World Heritage status, was set on fire on Saturday. The police was attacked and government buildings gutted in recent weeks. The social situation is grim, to say the least. Leading boarding schools, for which the Darjeeling Hills are famous, have remained shut after the children were evacuated on an emergency basis. Supplies of food and other essential items to the hills from the plains have been blockaded by agitators, causing extreme hardship to ordinary citizens. Tea garden operations have come to a halt in the most productive months of the year. This will doubtless hurt exports of the world-renowned Darjeeling tea, and there should be no surprise if long-term damage is caused to the gardens, impairing a major avenue of employment in these hills. It was surprising in this volatile situation to see Sikkim Chief Minister Pawan Kumar Chamling endorse the Gorkhaland demand. Was he nudged to do so from mysterious quarters, or has he himself become a Gorkhaland groupie? The centre should find out and urge the Sikkim government not to become a participant. That would be most undesirable. The Union Home Ministry, which could have played a more restraining role, is yet to show it is as concerned as Kolkata to restore normality at the earliest. There is room yet for Home Minister Rajnath Singh to play a significant role, especially since the Darjeeling MP is from the BJP and won with GJM support. With the current standoff with the Chinese army in the Sikkim area, and Beijing all but threatening to unleash social and political forces to undo the accession of Sikkim to India, the trouble in the Darjeeling Hills can potentially degenerate into a problem with a geopolitical dimension. All those concerned must ensure that this does not happen. The centre will be overlooking its responsibility if it does not prevail on its partner GJM to start a dialogue with the state government, even on the demand of creating a new state. The CM herself has appealed for dialogue, but the GJM continues to respond in the language of violence. Comments. Visit website.